It's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Stripe Gallery in the backyard, and I have just finished playing with a pan of colors and my first grid, and I've decided to morph on from a 16 by 20 canvas, which I just used, to an 18 by 24, which is quite a bit larger. But I'm going to cheat. Instead of starting with a white canvas, I'm going to start with a black one and add white bands where I want them. And I'm just going to keep adding colors, knowing that I'm going to use my little shovel from the dollar store that came with a bucket for a buck. Buck for a bucket. I like that. Anyway, so I'm following my usual theory of if it's pretty out of the bottle, it's going to be pretty on the canvas, and let's go from there. And if I need something else as I go along, I'll use it, but this method isn't got as much to do with tipping or chain pulling or anything else as just creating a space where I'm going to spread my shovel full of paint. Oh, and I used my big bottles, and I put my GAC 800 by Golden that keeps my paint from cracking in the bottom, and it was a guesstimate, I guarantee that. And then I put my 2-ounce bottle of the Neon Folk Art Purple that I love so much, and then I filled the rest up with Floetrol, and I shook that sucker with the marble in the bottle, and it seems perfect, just fine to me. So I'm going to put that over to the side. I hope you can see that, and maybe it'll continue to hold the freezer paper down that keeps blowing in the breeze, albeit a hot breeze. I don't know how this is going to work, and my tile is 16 by 16 and my canvas is 18 by 24, and as soon as I find my white paint, I'm going to do just what I did. Oh, we got a double. Yeah, okay. Well, I've just realized that the only place that I can drag a tool through is going to be on wet paint. But it's not going to keep me from trying this anyway. And my other, there we go. My OXO omelet turning spatula spreads paint magnificently, but I think for this particular one right here, something smaller like my Princeton Catalyst tool, art tool, would be better. So even though I was going to grab that other one, I'm just going to do this for right now. And the cool thing about this is there's sort of a grid, sort of stripes, and I can gauge how thick the paint is. That's pretty thick paint. Wow. Alright, I'll just fill in more area with it. That's a lot of paint. And I'm dribbling. Okay, well, let's hope that doesn't make any difference in the end, because the matte canvas, you can, once you've messed it up, it doesn't come back. But it's abstract art, so I expect some dribbles and some runs and stuff. I'm just going to let that white paint go off my spatula right over the edge on both sides. And I've got drips over here too. I'm not even using that thing. I'm holding onto that spatula for dear life, and I'm not using it. Alright, so I'm going to push it all the way as far as I need to go. Why don't I just push it a little further than that? Let's see how far it'll go. I don't like wasting paint, so I'm trying to use my spatula to flatten it out. We're not pouring any paint off of this canvas, or at least not. I don't expect to yet. Although nothing is perfect. And my idea of what I was going to do with geometrics is changing in my mind as I look at what I'm doing here, and I'm being inspired to other interesting methods. I did sort of dip my spatula in and use it to draw things with, which I'm probably going to do again. I think I want something there. Alright, let's see if I can get my black paint out of the way. And I have some beautiful blue metallic paint. Let's just lead a couple more stripes I'm making abstract art, just sort of letting what's here inspire me to what comes next. Not expecting it to take a lot of time, but more than willing to give it the time that's necessary. It's a hot day, so the chances of my white paint staying moist for very long probably isn't that great. Now, what I didn't do in the last one, I'm going to do in this one, which is I used a shovel, this shovel, and what I have instead is a scoop. Now, the only thing about the scoop is I like the wider line that the shovel makes. So let's start with the shovel no matter what. And I'm going to pick up some paint. Let my paint pool right out of that shovel. I think I might even pick up a little more and use the shovel as a ribbon pour. I like that yellow and I'm not seeing enough of it, so I think I'm going to throw some more of that in there and maybe dribble in there. I can always take out my medical tubing or my bendy straw. Usually my medical tubing, because I'm trying to keep my head out from underneath the camera. And I recommend a bendy straw because it's a lot easier. I like the bendy part. You just put it toward the canvas and then it bends to your will. All right, so where's this going? This is going, I didn't think this through. This is going over here. And whether that's right or not is dependent on what I do with it next, I guess. And this is a Princeton Catalyst spatula. This isn't necessarily the only one that would be good for this particular job. Ooh, that was very blue. That was unexpected. And I think I'm going to wind up using some of the white wet paint and also my spatula to make marks with. But I'm kind of being a little indecisive about what comes next. I want some of this over here. For sure. And I'm going to keep finding my Princeton Catalyst spatulas. We're not tipping, so we're going to get what we get. And like it. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to get yet. I haven't done that, and I wanted to do that, so I did it because I can. I did find my glasses. I took them off, I put them down, I found them again. They're over here. Now I'm going to put them back on my face, because that's just a good place to have glasses. So I've got so many toys and tools. I'm kind of spoiled for choice. And I've been having a lot of fun lately playing with chain. So it doesn't bother me any to see what might happen if I decided to do the same with this while the white paint is still wet. Even to the point of maybe dipping it in. Because I can. And I like doing things because I can. I know I'm quiet, but I'm having a good time playing. And for that, I just dipped my chain right in there. And I don't think I'm going to stop playing anytime soon. God help me if I do. So I'm just going to, I'm going to finally do what I said I was going to do. Am I going to do that? Yeah, right. Let's grab some more paint. We got 7 minutes left. Let's do a reverse. Here we go. I'm just basically making stripes and having a good time, and intend on not stopping having a good time anytime soon. Just fully utilize as much of the paint that's stuck in that chain as possible. And then I'm going to wipe it down for a second, because it's just going to work so much better for me if it's not splashing water like that did all over the place. Okay, well, we're still having a good time, only I don't see nearly enough red or pink in this mix, so I'm going to throw some more in there. And shovel it out. If at the end of the day I have too much paint left, I've told you before, I'll just put it all down on one wet canvas and let her rip. Let's see what we've got here. I like this pink, and I want some of it right there. That makes me happy. Oh, some telemarketer is calling me. And they're not going to get me right now, because I'm not answering that. Hopefully that's not Jackie. I kind of like all of that pink, and I'm just going to use my tool to dip it in. Right there. I haven't put any sideways stripes in, but I'm not feeling like they're lacking at all. Yeah, somebody's persistent. First one and then the other. Oh well. Hopefully they'll understand I'm working. I am going to grab some more of this luscious purple, and I'm going to bring it right down here, and I see a whole lot of pretty paint that's selling up beautifully right on that shovel. My head's right under that camera. Okay, never mind. You love me, you'll forgive me. Some of you. Anyway, the rest of you, you're on your own. Look at that paint. Isn't that gorgeous paint? I hope you can see that. I don't know if that'll focus or not, but in any case, this is a rather large canvas. And that has a marble in it, but I didn't use it in time. But that's okay, because it's still a pretty color, and it worked pretty well. And I can put pretty colors that work pretty well. Just shuffle them, steal some paint, shuffle them right over the edge. I like a lot of the stuff I'm seeing here. Just makes me want to steal more paint. Honestly. Maybe. I don't know what this color will dry like. This pink. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Together. Or whenever I finally get a chance to... Oh, it disappeared. Wow. That was interesting. Right over the edge. So I think that just makes me want to add a little more. I could be taking some time. I got 3 minutes left, which is not a whole lot of time to tell you, under the video description is my recipe for paint pouring, as well as the description for what's in the video. But since you've already gotten this far, you know that already. You know what the video is about. Yeah, I'm being redundant. I'm just focused on my work. Sorry. There's Pinterest and Instagram links at the bottom of the video description for you to use if you so desire. I'm having a good time. Did I mention that? I usually do. I don't know if I did this time or not. I like that chain mark. I like these marks too. I'm tempted, very tempted. Yes, I am. Let's see what happens. Yes, let's do that. Let's do it someplace we may or may not keep it. Just playing with color and texture and stripes. I want a whole bunch of that more. Yeah, that was great grammar, wasn't it? Alright, so what have I got? I have got a need to wipe off some tools, grab some more paint, and because I like that paint, I'm going to attempt to use it some more. Let it pool a little bit at the edge so it drips right over. You can also use the edge of your scoops. These are Hobby Lobby scoops, but you can get them at the dollar store right here. Betty Crocker sells them for cheap. So I'm using all my tools. I haven't grabbed a skewer out yet, but I'm having a really nice time making a really fun painting. And I'm thinking about what I can do with stealing some paint and adding a skewer here. Oh, don't drip. Too late. I can waggle too. Waggle a skewer. Round some stuff out. I'm not going to worry too much about where my drips are. I am going to dip that right in there as best I can to my paint. And I have some pretty orange color right there. I want more of that pink and purple combination. I just can't help it. We got a minute and 21 seconds left-ish. And I'm wondering if maybe some more yellow is in order. Whoops! I'm going to put my caps in the container over there. Yeah, I keep adding paint. You know I'm going to be making another painting. But we have guests tonight, so if I've forgotten to tell you anything, shop the Amazon link at no extra cost to you. That helps me out. And Wet and Dry Artworks at the bottom of the video description, and Instagram and Pinterest. I probably said before, the recipes in the description. PayPal and Patreon are where you can go if you have the availability to help me out. I don't have any other income than this, and I really appreciate all the contributions I've had so far. Lots of generous people have kept me painting. If you're one of them, thank you so much. I have over 280 videos. If you've only watched a few, there's plenty more where that came from. What have I got? I'm just going to keep going, so I guess I'm going to reset the timer again. I like that red dot there too. So I'm going to say this is Priscilla in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Stripe Studio Gallery in the backyard. I'm going to stop and start. Because I'm having a really good time. Let's see what you can see, if anything.